The residential design category recognizes works of landscape architecture for residential use that exhibit distinction in design, function, context, and environmental responsibility. Receiving honor awards in residential design are Lee Landscape by Blazin Landscape Architecture. The landscape architect took special care to collect native seeds from this site prior to construction, as the risk of fire prompted removal of dying pine trees and replanting of the site. The resulting naturalistic garden was carefully designed not to look designed at all, and the jury praised the effortless Zen solution. Stone Edge Farm by Andrea Cochran Landscape Architecture. To create a simple retreat on newly acquired land adjacent to an existing vineyard, a carefully sited trilogy of structures, Celestial Observatory, Zen Spa, and Stone Pyramid, are grounded by linear forms, including a reflecting pool and bars of olive trees. The jury pronounced the effort quietly done and done well. Pool Pavilion Forest by Tom Leader Studio. The landscape architect created a distinct precinct on site for a remodeled vernacular farmhouse with its surrounding butterfly garden. A second precinct is home to the Pool Art Experience, a cube-shaped grotto space in the pool, connected by a stone path to a large cave that serves as an art gallery. Everything works, said the jury. Speckman House Landscape by Cohen and Partners. Fearless through all seasons is how the jury categorized this residential remake, which envelops an existing 1950s modern house on a generous and steeply sloped site. Offering a complete redesign of the property, it leaves a beautiful oak forest untouched and integrates a new saltwater swimming pool and spa. The Crack Garden by CMG Landscape Architecture. By eliminating portions of its existing 800 square foot concrete ground plane and exposing the soil beneath, the Crack Garden encourages new opportunities to grow. Its composition depends on the whims of the resident gardeners and usually includes a wide range of vegetables, herbs, flowers, and decorative weeds. The jury called it a wonderful idea that can be used everywhere. Hilltop Residence by Paul R. Broadhurst and Associates. This project's sleek, modern residence touches the ground lightly and beckoned for an earthy, grounded counterbalance from its landscape redesign. The landscape architect gave coherency to the hardscape and landscape and expanded the terrace areas so that it now reads as an extension of interior space. The jury said it is the real deal, with inventive surprises and moves. Oak Savannah Vineyards by Lutzko Associates Landscape. This design intervention transforms a weed-choked irrigation pond into a favored spot for family gatherings and vineyard events on this 450-acre site. The landscape architect chose the pond site as representative of a new relationship to the land, and the jury commented that the design indeed engages the landscape in a pretty suave way. Two Rivers Residence by Verdun Landscape Architects. A family retreat with inspiration drawn from the natural beauty of its adjacent national parks and forests. It expresses an honest simplicity of form and material. The site, an old cattle pasture on a 35-acre property, plays off its surround of diverse habitats, wetlands, forest, grasslands, and a pristine spring creek. The jurors simply called this project exquisite. Vienna Way Residence by Marmol Radziner and Associates. It represents very clear thinking about landscape architecture, said the jury of this project. which fully integrates its residence with the surrounding native landscape. The project masses the architecture at the outer edges and the garden spaces in the middle of a narrow urban lot. The front garden is formalized, while the informal rear garden is for children's play.